Ladies and gentlemen, our co-main event of the evening is up next, and it is brought to you by Barre's Construction. Now offering financing. Take us to the tail of the tape here at this 185-pound matchup.
A little mystery reach.
Next,
so he's like Stretch Armstrong.
They could just change it at will.
3-inch reach, 43-inch reach here in Barre, Vermont. Anything can happen. Our main event here, or co-main event, excuse me, here in Barre, Vermont, as we get ready to go at Donnybrook Fight Promotions, Battle in Barre 12.
Fighting out of the blue corner, Justin Gauthier.
Is that how you pronounce that? I've been guessing.
I asked him, I said, so I had a guy who's more cultured than I. Is it Gauthier or Gauthier? And he said, you know what? Either. I said, well, what do you prefer? He goes, Gauthier. All right, we'll be cultured. There he is. Where he is, I don't know. He went somewhere.
With it.
This is like.
I kind of like his hair. I mean, I know we're, but like he's got some. I think his hair's better looking than yours, Corey.
It's not hard to do. Let's be real.
You guys are twins.
He's definitely got better hair than his coach.
Well, now it's all mussed up.
Justin Gauthier. I'm going to pronounce his name wrong every other time I say it, just so you guys know.
You're going to give us a different pronunciation each time. Just call him Justin. It's okay.
Yeah, Justin, there we go. Training out of Robert Hugus for his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and ludus combat for his striking.
And this is his first MMA fight. However, he has a record in BJJ. He's been competing in that for a little while. He's got experience in Muay Thai, boxing.
The question is, the guys that he trains with, he has strictly a striking coach and strictly a grappling coach. A lot of the times these guys have a hard time piecing their striking into their grappling in MMA.
Putting the M in MMA.
I know a lot of guys are fantastic grapplers, better than me, but if they can't figure out their striking or knowing how to flow from striking to grappling, they have the hardest time.
That's what
we legit were just.
time.
There's Rex Thompson for you.
We got to cut Rex Thompson a little bit of slack, guys. He's embroiled in a lawsuit right now with the city of Barre because they made the sidewalks too close to his ass.
Oh my God.
Mikey Souza here.
No slouch.
Donnybrook Tuesday stay here. Came out with Shane Decker through the whole nines there on Tuesday a few weeks ago.
Mike Souza coming in with a 1-on-1 MMA record. Some experience with Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu. Fighters of choice, BJ Penn, Chuck Liddell, Carlos Condit, Diaz brothers. All very scrappy individuals. See if that carries over to his presence in the cage.
Now with him having that much more experience and just making his debut, obviously Justin looks prepared. He's been training for a long time. Do you think despite all his training, that lack of ring experience, do you think that'll play a role here tonight, Corey?
That all depends. I mean, some people they end up being able to turn it up and put it together inside of the cage when they might not have been able to do it in the gym. It just kind of clicks. Other people fade in the legs, and it all depends on how well you handle the nerves.
This is an exciting one I've been waiting for all night. I've heard such great things about both these guys.
Those are looking well conditioned as well, looking ready.
I love that goofy style that he brings. I don't mean that as an insult.
As a goofy style fighter, I understand. Both in humor and style of fight.
No glove touch either, man. This is a guy that's just ready to do war.
Wow, he has an amazing tan.
I do need to let you know this is your last chance to find her out there.
I don't tan, I just bolt to the next layer.
Yeah, the freckles disconnect.
Exactly.
Just before our main event, which
The Italian genes from my grandfather never reached me. The Irish took over.
Those are waving off the glove touch.
Mike Souza does not do glove touches. He does respect after the fight, not before.
I'll do one glove touch at the beginning, and that's about it.
Mixed martial arts. First, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 185 pounds, Justin Gauthier. And his opponent also weighing in at 185 pounds. Let's hit out of MMA bout, Mr. Jean-Paul Zuniga.
As I said, folks, this fight brought to you by Barslow Construction, now offering financing.
All right, here we go.
No
Souza coming out in the southpaw stance. See if he tries to keep that leg on the outside.
He's got to be circling to the outside of his lead leg. He cannot stand there right now.
Setting
Justin's
up
in
that
danger.
lead straight.
Justin's got to get that outside angle. He's moving to the right when he should be moving to the left.
Both fighters gauging distance. Justin engaging early with a couple of jabs.
Another fight here where both the fighters are north of 35. Same goes for our co-main event.
He hit him with his hands open, possible eye poke. Luckily he missed. Anytime you reach forward, you have to have your fist made for that. Can't risk that eye poke and get DQ'd for that, that's for sure.
Ooh. Firing a right hand right down the pipe, lands square.
Corey Norman hits him with a right hand here.
So far, it looks like he's very comfortable for his debut, that's for sure.
He's
Both
got that
fighters doing
triple
very
C
well.
experience, bro.
Sometimes you just never know. Ooh, that right hand keeps finding a home. He's going to be in trouble. If he turned his foot over a little bit more, that would have a lot more power.
Good, good
Souza
kick
gets him
catch.
down.
Souza looking to pass against the cage.
Ain't an up kick though for the efforts.
Toes in the cage. Ref gonna warn him about that.
I've never seen a ref so like polite about it. Like give him a little tickle.
Ooh,
Knees round into the actual hamstring, right into
that
the glutes.
that
right
was
to
a
the
painful one.
starfish.
Yeah, that's a painful one.
Not a good idea in
Nope.
MMA because that leg is, or that arm is now trapped, being free to ground and pound down that left.
Souza's got him in a crucifix here. If
He should have went belly down and started shooting for the takedown immediately, but
And now Souza can land that left hand without impunity if he decides to.
He should use that right arm to maybe trap the left.
this is a really bad crucifix he's stuck in right now.
I know. He's
And
got
getting
him
away from the
deep
cage
in
actually
that
takes Justin's
crucifix.
ability to bridge away.
It was a smart move too by
He
Souza.
should frame under his face right now with his left hand and start creating space. That way he can start shrimping out, get his arm free.
Justin's doing a really good job of controlling that
He's
regardless,
hugging
though.
him tight, not giving
If
him
he
the
gets his
space.
hands clipped together, he might be able to keep a cradle and bridge out of that.
He's really trying to squeeze Souza into himself to limit the breathing there.
This reminds me of my last fight where I was in a crucifix just like this, right near you and Joe McNeil, and I hear Joe giving me
Souza
advice.
using that elbow to pressure down onto Justin's neck. Try to get a little bit of space so he can start landing some hammer fist. Trying to go to the body a little bit.
He's just not giving him the space needed to land those
Yeah,
strikes.
he's defending himself real well in
Yeah.
a bad position. Oh, Souza looking to open
He's
up
got to
a little
get his
bit.
arm free in between his legs. That's the only way. Yeah. Get up, get up. Yeah. See, from there, he got to get his knees down.
In a better position now. That arm's not trapped. He can defend himself a little bit more. Souza's going to probably try to look to set up a Kimura.
This all started from a takedown from throwing a sloppy kick. You got to set up your kicks using your punches. You make your kicks
Souza looking
obvious.
to possibly
They've got
set
10
up a
seconds
pass.
left. He's going to survive.
Mickey Souza here riding out, winning this round based on control time, you'd have to think.
I agree.
I love that there's just a dog here at the commentary table, dude. I have like an emotional support pet when I watch my friends get punched in the face.
No, I'm the emotional support human. That's the issue.
For being in a bad position, Justin actually looks like he,
Very-
condition-wise, is okay.
Very little damage taken.
Let's take a look at these replays brought to you by STF Media here. Talk us through these ones, Triple C.
Again, we're seeing Souza try to get a little bit of distance, try to land some ground and pound in this very, very, very dominant position, pound of crucifix, trying to use that forearm across the neck of his opponent, trying to create that distance. Wasn't able to get enough of it to land any significant shots. Justin actually being able to keep himself safe for the majority of that round in a really, really bad position.
Definitely survived the round for sure, but definitely did lose the round based on position.
Agreed.
If I were his coach, I'd tell him stop throwing kicks, use your punches. He was landing a good right hand.
You see the up kick Souza eats there in the process to get that dominant
Right here,
position.
that position there, he should have turned belly down and shot for the takedown. Instead,
Yep.
he hugged and pulled him down into him for a crucifix.
See the look on the face of Justin. Mr. Gauthier.
Both men looking like they're in decent shape to be able to continue this pace. Let's see what round two brings.
All right, here we go.
I believe that if Justin remains standing, he could get this. See, set up
Leading
your
out with
kicks,
that lead
though.
kick.
When you throw out that,
Ooh, and he nods. That tells you that that one definitely affected him. Those times when they acknowledge it, that's what that means.
Wearing that kick on the left brow.
Yeah, that one marked up instantly. Good eye, Triple C.
I can see it on his cheek a little bit too. He's got to keep his right hand up. See, now he's starting to tell with his right hand. When he loads his
Lands
right
that
hand,
right hand though.
He's making it obvious, but I don't think Mike's picking up on the tell. Every time he drops his right hand, he gets ready to throw.
Forward pressure being decent. Justin being able to go in for the single leg. Pressure against the cage. However, he's dragging him down. Switches to a double. Presses down, goes for the 100% sweep. Souza able to get on top.
Use that underhook beautifully there to reverse.
He's got to start wall walking and get up.
Keeping that chin hook, trying to deliver a little bit of damage as Justin tries to stand up against the cage.
Very smart idea. Even though he had his back turned, he pressed it against the cage to get out.
Souza doing a good job keeping his hands up on Gauthier as he was trying to stand up. It almost guarantees you a takedown or a decent way to get out. And that heavy right hand Justin's trying to deliver every single time that we're seeing that.
He's got to start feinting it and start setting it up a little better, though. He's starting to catch on to it.
And Souza's corner wants that
Souza
chin
throwing that
down.
right hook.
Hey, back to the kicks, to the body.
Gauthier ate some shots there, but he's slinging them back.
Ooh, we are
He's stumbling. He might be hurt right now.
halfway through round 2.
Souza just moves like that in general, though, it seems like.
Hard to tell.
He's able to duck that right hand that time. Right hand lands flush. Might be going to the well a little too much because every time he goes to throw that right hand, it drops just a little bit. He might be starting to read that.
If I was coach, I'd be telling him to set up that right hand more. It's open all. He's got to follow up off that. Every time he hits him with it, he has to follow.
Souza's not really throwing that left hand as much anymore. I don't know if maybe there's something going on there. Maybe I'm just jumping the gun here on trying to make a read. I'm not sure.
You might be right, Ben.
He's got to keep his right hand up.
That
though.
follow-up is decent. Justin's able to follow through.
I knew that right hand would finish it if he kept it up.
Justin Gauthier with potential knockout of the night finish here.
Well timed.
Barre.
Well timed.
Wow.
Souza able to recover.
Between
Setting
tonight
up.
with Sophia Hayes and Justin, I don't know which one was the
We're
better.
going to see that right hand follow up.
Boom.
He threw a couple of. Oh, it was the left hook that caught him.
Honestly, and then he just happened to throw the right to finish it off.
I got you.
Oh, I hope we get to watch that replay again. That was beautiful.
That was good. Originally, I thought that was the right hand following through the cage.
No,
trying to
but
turn off, but
slow motion. It was the left
hook.
Boom.
Yeah,
He
right
started
on the
going. I think the right might have been the finisher, but the left definitely put him out for a second, and the right was just good night.
Souza visibly frustrated with himself. It happens to anybody, folks. Put enough pressure on that chin, regardless of who you are, where you are, anywhere in the world. But
And his wrestling defense, this time he learned his lesson. If I were his coach coming back in, I'd say, hey, before we throw kicks again, let's use our
let's set
punching
it up.
setup. You just throw a naked kick. It takes a long time for a foot to leave the ground and reach up top.
All right, we're going to see that replay again. Fall through, that left hook right there. Yeah.
Lights out.
Well done. Well done. Facing adversity in the first round, facing adversity in the second round. Good show of sportsmanship.
I really do think his military background is probably what helped him with the pressure, though, for sure.
We're dealing with that, yeah.
Definitely a game opponent. There's no easy fights tonight.
Your referee, Mr. Jean-Paul Zuniga, calls a stop to this fight. 2 minutes and 18 seconds
Throw it
into
up
the
to
very second round.
Mr. Benfield in the cage after this.
By way of knockout, fighting out of the blue corner, Justin Gauthier.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Justin Gauthier. Oh, wait, that's your twin brother. How are you doing that?
Get away from me, Ben.
Ben having trouble getting into the cage right now. Robert Hugus should be so proud of his student right now.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Justin Gauthier. How's that for a new pronunciation? We get cultural in here. You had on your information here, come on over here, let's look at the hard cam, brother. So you had on your information sheet that you're just 40, you want to fight, man. You chased the dream, you achieved it, man. Connor's motivational morning showing us that the only things that are possible are the things we don't let ourselves do. You came in here, you did it, man. Talk to us about how you feel.
Hey, I feel pretty good, you know, just 38 years old, dad, just coming out here and doing my thing, you know what I mean, want to give it a try. He had you in a crucifix there. You were in a lot of trouble for that first round. You were able to ride that out, man. Were you worried at all in that situation? You know, we train for that kind of thing in our gym all the time. This whole fight prep, you know, my coach was putting me in a horrible position and just grind it out, you know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, this guy's over here losing his voice. That's how happy he is. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Justin Gauthier.
That is my world. They ain't try me yet. Get your mind blown. When they throw shade, that's when I glow. I'm so ahead of y'all, that's a different time zone.